Hello everybody, and welcome back to Maggie and Ferocious Mondays. Today, we'll be reviewing our second segment of the 5th episode of Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, Season 1, Episode 5B, Hide and Go Beast. In this episode, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast and Hamilton are playing a game of hide and seek. The challenge is for the very large and polka-dotted Ferocious Beast to find a good hiding spot, which provides to be difficult for him. Now this episode, I will say looking back at it now, I love it. It's so much fun. We're back at the pumpkin patch again. It's one of my favorite, I should say, attractions in the series, especially at night. But the thing is, I don't know if I ever said this, but like this episode, especially with another episode going down the line, when it's dark in Nowhere Land, I don't know. When I was younger, it gave off an eerie vibe. It did. I mean, towards the end of the series, because I rarely saw the episodes that aired towards the end of the series, but it happened very early on where when it was dark in Norland, it gave off an eerie vibe, especially this episode. There were some scenes where like it was like very, very quiet, and I'm somebody who like if a cartoon has a scene where it's dark for way too long and there's no noises, I get very eared out because I feel like something's about to jump out and scare me, and I am not one of those people who do good with jump scares. I'm not. Last time I checked, whenever somebody tried to jump scare me, whenever there was like a jump scare on TV, I would run away like Sonic. I don't do jump scares. I don't. Especially that scene where where Hamilton is looking around. Hamilton is like looking around when um it's him and Maggie's turn to look for the beast. It gave off an eerie vibe to me, especially the shadows. Like, I don't know, when I was younger, this episode didn't sit well with me. It was kind of eerie. I didn't really like it, but looking back at it now, I really like it. It's really, really fun. And I should mention this quick, and sorry if you hear background and the noises, it's my neighbors playing, but well, my grandmother's neighbors. But when it comes to the fun season this episode, I will say I really, really do like him. I do, especially when Maggie and Hamilton were using the flashlight to find Beast. He was really, really fun. And some of the scenes are actually inspired by one of the few shorts that aired back in the 90s before the show got picked up for a full-fledged series. In the show The Big Sneeze, in that short they were playing in a flower field instead of a pumpkin patch, and the beast had sneezed all his spots off, which it was a really short, but I look back at it and it's really cute. It's really funny, especially the sneezes that the beast made. But for this episode, I myself really like it, and I really do like it, and especially the beast just trying to find a hiding spot. It was just so cute. And actually this episode had taught me how to count up, not like counting in general, but like when I first heard them counting when I was younger, Maggie and Hamilton had said, before they got to 10, they had said 9.5, 9 3/4, and at first when I was younger I was like, wait a minute, it's supposed to be 7, 8, 9, 10, not 9.5 and 9 3/4. But I realized that was actually a thing. So now whenever I play hide and seek with anybody, I like to give them I try to be nice, and I give them a little bit more time by saying 9.5, 9 3/4. Sometimes 9 1/9. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I try to be nice and give them a little extra time. But I'm a gal who loves hide and seek, and this episode was really fun. Especially the beast hiding spot. It's just the way he hid. It was so clever. It was so clever. And the way that he lured them out, the way the two lured him out was just so, it was so clever. I mean, I bet if we all learn one thing from this episode, the one thing to lure a ferocious beast out of a hide and go seek game is with hot chocolate. And the hot chocolate looked so good. It was all steamy and stuff. And this episode made me crave hot chocolate. And one quick thing. Should this episode be played during spooky season? Should it? It's kind of a bit of a debate because, like I said, this episode was kind of eerie. We're back in a pumpkin patch. And whenever we're in the pumpkin patch in the show, I get very Halloween-y vibes. And y'all know my bestie, she loves anything Halloween-y, you know. So I guess maybe, but then my my iffiness comes in because I mean, yes, we have like a lot of like treats and stuff, like hot chocolate, and we have pumpkins and stuff. I mean, hot chocolate's more for Christmas, but I mean, hey, I'm a gal who drink hot chocolate during the summer, so don't come for me. But I mean, like, I mean, I don't know. I want to say yes, but something's telling me no. I mean, it's kind of eerie. It's kind of spooky. We're in a pumpkin patch. I can't really say it shouldn't be playing during Halloween season. It can. But we have a few more episodes until we get to an actual spooky episode. Just a few more in this season. We gotta wait, but we're gonna be there. We are. Don't worry. We'll be there. We will. So, with this episode, even though it was kind of eerie to me as a kid, I will say I will give it, since it was all fun and stuff, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9, you know? I wouldn't say 10. I would say 9 because I feel like I said, my complaint about this episode kind of earing me out as a kid with a lot of scenes that didn't really involve that much music. It was mostly like, it was kind of like a dark, shadowy atmosphere, which my younger self did not so well with. But looking back at it now, it's a really good episode and could possibly be an episode you can play during the spooky season. So, like I said with my review of Recipe for Trouble, if you want to play this episode during spooky season, you most definitely can. I don't see why you couldn't. So, yes, this episode's getting a 9 and a 10. So, this episode was really good. Now, tune into our last segment of this episode, as we will be getting introduced to some new characters, which I don't know how some people feel about these characters that we're going to get introduced to in this next episode, but for me, I'm not going to spoil too much, but as somebody who's been told my whole life I was the nurturing type when it came to children and how much I'm always nurturing towards them, I myself liked this episode when I was younger, and I like to look back at it when I'm older. So, enough jib jabbering. Tune in with me next time as we're reviewing our last segment, season 1, episode 5C, 1, 2, 3. That rhymed. See you all next time. Great googly moogly.